wife. I didn't know that. All right, it's 9:30. Our next guest wants to make sure that the millions of people celebrating this holiday weekend remember the true meaning. Eric Rittmeyer is a retired Marine, a mental toughness expert, and the author of The Emotional Marine. He joins us now to reflect on the holiday, what it means, and ways to pay tribute. First off, Eric, I want to thank you for your service. Good having you on.
Marissa, it's so nice of you to have me back. Thank you. It's been one whole year since last time I saw you, so I appreciate you having me back.
Absolutely. I look forward to meeting you in person. We got to work on that part of it. Start off by describing to me what Memorial Day means to you.
Yeah, you know, I think a lot of people get a little bit upset about this, right? Because there's a lot of confusion, I think, between Memorial Day and Labor Day. Memorial Day is there to honor the people who have died in combat, where Veterans Day is there to just honor the people who are currently serving, who have served in the past. I think the main thing with Memorial Day is to recognize that it's absolutely okay to have a good time, to go to cookouts, to be with family, to have fun. We should do that, especially after what we've been through. But I think the most important thing is to recognize what it's all about, why we celebrate this day, and how that meaning is for people who have lost loved ones in combat.
I think it's so great that you talked about that because, like you said, it is okay to celebrate. It's also the unofficial start of summer for so many of us. So how do you do both respectfully?
Yeah. I think it starts with education too, Marissa. I would recommend all your viewers watch a movie called Taking Chance. It's with Kevin Bacon, and it's a story about a Marine who dies in combat. And Kevin Bacon's a high-ranking Marine officer who takes him back home to be laid to rest. And one of the things they say in that movie is, without a witness, you just are forgotten. So basically, I think what's most important is to recognize it's okay to celebrate, but don't forget what it's about. Recognize that Memorial Day for people who have lost someone isn't just one day a year. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Now, how can we pay tribute, not just today, but each day in our own ways? What are some recommendations you have?
I think one great way to do it is to appreciate our current people who are serving, and then to also know that people, you know, we're in war right now, and I refer to this as friends and family war, meaning that unless you have a friend or family member who's serving in harm's way, you don't really put a whole bunch of mental energy towards what's happening in foreign countries. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. It's just that we lose touch with the fact that a lot of people have loved ones that are places that they're in danger. So I think it's just recognizing that, knowing that, reaching out to people who have others serving, and also reaching out to people, if you know someone who has lost a loved one, let them know you're thinking about them.
What's your message to those who have lost loved ones in the military? Because today is a very somber day for many families out there.
Yeah, it absolutely is. And I think, you know, and this is what really gets me, Marissa, you know, and serving, it's the best thing I ever did. I love my Marine Corps. I love anybody who wears a uniform. We all bleed green. But I think the message to people who have lost loved ones is, thank you. You know, you're because of what your loved one gave for this country, we have what we have, and we lose touch with that. We're just totally out of touch with the way things used to be for our parents and our grandparents. I mean, that's what you did. You served. You went in harm's way to protect freedoms. So I think everyone just needs to remember that what we have is not free. There's a huge price that was paid for it.
Absolutely. I know you have your book, The Emotional Marine, which is good for not just emotional and being sympathetic to various causes, but also having that mental toughness and wherewithal. Where can people go to learn more about your book and your mantra?
Thank you for that, Marissa. Yeah, my book's on Amazon. You can also go to emotionalmarine.com. And I think the takeaway with my book is just getting back to loving each other again. It's just, you know, we're innately hardwired to love each other. I just wish everyone could get over all this hatred, take events like today, take these types of holidays like today, and recognize that there's big picture here. It's okay if we disagree with the person next to us. Let's be kind to each other.
Yes, and don't take our freedoms for granted. Thank you so much, Eric Rittmeyer, and thanks again for your service.
I appreciate having me, Marissa. Thank you.
Holly.
Thanks, Marissa. Eric's such a great guy. I'm glad we got him on today. The National Memorial Day Parade is back.